What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Guys, you see I'm in a different part of my house today. Yeah, I'm in my kitchen and we're gonna cook. Well, you're gonna watch me cook. Yeah, we're gonna cook. So today we're going to cook from one of my favorite movies. I'm going to be cooking from my favorite movie, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Yeah, guys, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. What did they eat? They ate a bunch of stuff. They had a feast. So the Whoville feast has a bunch of stuff that you can pick for your feast. I'm not gonna do them all. I'm going to do a breakfast item. I'm going to do a dinner and a vegetable like side dish. And I'm going to be doing a dessert and a drink. So that's a lot. That's enough, you know, but there's others if you don't like what I'm cooking. And I'm following a recipe I found on Pinterest, nothing big. I'll try to link it down below if I can, I don't even know. So to start, the breakfast item is gonna be Who Hash. Who Hash, as you can imagine, is easy. So that's why I chose it. I needed some easiness in this filming experience. So yeah, we're gonna do Who Hash. Then second is the roast beef. Now, roast beef can be either a ham or a roast beef. I went with roast beef. So we'll be cooking a roast beef. I've never cooked any of this before. Disclaimer, so you're gonna be like just watching me cook and watch my mistakes and don't do my mistakes. Okay, so on the side of the roast beef, we're gonna be doing Grinch green beans. And what are Grinch green beans? It's green beans in stacks and like you wrap it in bacon. That's fun. That's like being good and bad at the same time. Love that. Then we need a dessert, right? Everybody needs a dessert, so we're gonna be making Who pudding. So Who pudding, we're gonna be making Who pudding. That's like fun to say. And then we're gonna have Grinch juice for our like beverage. And you can maybe feature one of these delicious items at your Christmas dinner this year. So guys, let's get into it. We're gonna start with the roast beef because it takes the longest. And I also did prep all my cutting and side work beforehand just so I could get through this video without crying. Okay, so let me set you up so you can see. Oh my god, I'm such a hack, guys. I'm such a hack. Okay, so the first thing that I prepped was the roast beef. This is a 3 pounds of boneless beef chuck, and it's wrapped in the rope, you know, the rope. They secure it with the rope to make it so it's like formed and stuff against the grain. So that was already done for me, so it's not like I could show you that. So I suggest buy that if you don't know how to do it yourself. It's probably quite easy though. So then I covered it with lots of salt and pepper and thyme, dry thyme, and I dredged it in some flour and I let it sit while I did my prep. So we're gonna read together here. She said the first thing you should do is be prepared to be in the kitchen for like a couple hours. Oh, great. Okay, so preheat the oven to 325, which I've done. While your oven is heating, chop your vegetables, which I've done. We're gonna go on the stove top and we're going to sear our roast beef. So let's go. Okay, so here we are at my stove. This is a Dutch oven, or is that what they call it? Or French oven, Dutch oven. So yeah, I got myself one of these. It's like cast iron. And I'm gonna put a little bit of extra olive oil in here. And we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna sear it on each side. So I've never done this before, guys, so here we go. So the directions say about 6 to 8 minutes on each side. That seems like a lot, but that was 6 minutes. We're gonna flip it now. Hopefully you guys can see better now. Wow, guys, look at that sear. I hope I'm not overcooking it. 6 minutes is what they said, though. So we're gonna do another 6 minutes on this side. Okay, so I have seared it for 6 minutes on each side, and I'm going to put it to the side on a plate. And now we're gonna turn down the heat a little bit, and we're gonna add a little bit more olive oil. And I chopped up some celery, about 3 stalks, 2 onions, and 3 carrots. And then I cut up 1 stalk of a leek, and I rinsed it and washed it. We're just gonna let that get a little soft before we add the roast back in here. Okay, so now it's softened up a little bit, not fully, but like halfway. And I got the bits off of the bottom, those like brown bits from the seasonings from the roast beef that we seared. So it looks pretty good. Now we're gonna add in some more ingredients. We're gonna add in some garlic, 5 cloves I've chopped. Or you can smash it, it said, but I chopped it. You put that in. Then you put in 1 cup of chicken stock. I use College Inn. And then we're gonna put in a bouillon cube, beef bouillon. I'm gonna put 2 in there. Some rosemary, a little like stack of thyme that I tied up with like a little like cooking twine, whatever. And then some red wine, 2 cups. Okay. So we got all that in there. Yay! Mix it all up. Yahoo! Okay. 1 more ingredient. And Hunt's diced tomatoes, 1 can with the water. Oh my gosh, this looks like easy, doesn't it? I've never done this before, guys. We're doing this for the first time. As you can tell, I've never done this. Okay, so now that we have all of our the rest of our ingredients, bring it to a little bit of a boil. Okay, so you hear it boiling, and all the fun stuff is like mixing together, and now we're gonna put our meat on top. Damn, that looks good. Okay, so now I took it off the heat. I put my meat inside of here. I have my oven preheated to 325. We're gonna cover this. We're gonna put this in the oven for about an hour. And then we're going to lower the heat to 250. And then you leave it in there for another hour until you find it tender enough for you. That's what the directions say, but we're gonna follow it. So let's put this in the oven. Okay, so we're letting that roast beef cook. Oh, I'm saying my prayers because I have no idea what I'm doing, to be honest. I literally had to follow every step 3 times. I had to go over it because I'm so nervous. But let's start with the Who pudding, okay? So here's the menu I'm following, by the way, just so you can see. All right, so here's the menu I'm following right here, okay? So I took this menu and I just looked everything up. Some of the stuff doesn't really have like much of a, a recipe. It's just like, just color it green and call it like the Grinch pudding, I'm guessing. So this is Who pudding, and I can't find any recipes other than the pistachio pudding. But pistachio pudding is not cook and serve. Well, at least not the ones around where I live. It's all instant. And I don't know, there's something I don't like about instant pudding. Like, it's good its place in time, but not as a fun dessert to make. You know what I mean? Like, I like the cook and serve. So I've decided to get cook and serve vanilla and then put a little bit of food coloring in it to tint it green. And then I'm gonna put M&Ms in it for the heart. The red heart that's in the middle. So we're gonna do that for our dessert. And that should be freaking simple. I should not have to say my prayers for that one, but I will anyway. Let's get into it. I've got this. Can we see? I feel like you can't see anything. Let's hope. It's like kind of dark in here. All right. This is the green sugar. We're gonna put that on the top of our cups. These are the cook and serve. I got royal. And I think I'm just gonna do one. I got 2. I'm just gonna do one because it's just me and my boyfriend eating this, So, and then it's always a good time of the year when you see these. Gosh, my light is so bad. 2 cups of milk to the pudding mix and saucepan, stirring to keep the mixture smooth. Cook over medium heat, stir constantly until the mixture comes into a full bubble boil. Remove from heat. Pudding will thicken as it looks. Guys, I'm asking you like you could tell me right now, but this is an instant gratification. When do I put the color green into the pudding on the stove? Do I put it in when it's cold or hot or after? Oh shoot, this is such an experiment, guys. But let's go. So here's my pudding and my milk. 2 cups of milk. Okay, so guys, what should I do? Should I just put it in now? Let me just stir this in. Alright, so I got the green here. Gosh, I don't like working with this stuff. I'm so nervous. Like, I'm like shaking over here like I'm working with a bomb. Alright, so I want to turn it green yeah. Alright, so here goes nothing, guys. Ready? Okay, I put 3 in. That looks good, right? I feel people use this all the time. 2 more. Ooh, pray for me, guys. This is getting addicting, actually. I'm like, you're gonna have to stop me. All right, what do you think of this? Is this green enough? 1 more? Okay. Okay, 1 more. Don't force me any longer. Oops, I got some on my stove. All right, so that's it. Wow, I was all scared. Look at me. I can't even stop myself. It's green, guys. All right, so I'm going to put this on. They said medium. Medium heat, right? Yeah, cook over medium heat. All right, let's cook. Okay, so here we are, and I took these 2 little bubble glass things, I call them, and I just took some honey and some sugar and I just went around it, and yeah, that's all I did there. You could do it with sugar if you don't like honey. And here's my pudding, so let's put some in there. Oh, And let's put some in there. Yeah, like that. Okay, ooh, that looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna let them chill, and then I'm gonna add in the M&Ms for the red hot. So I'm gonna go chill those and put the rest. Okay, so the pudding is in the fridge, and we have about 23 more minutes until we turn the heat down on our roast beef for like another, I think after that it goes 15 minutes per pound. That's what I looked up. And mine is like 3 pounds, maybe a little over. So I'll say about 15 minutes after that. I'll do 50 minutes. So that's the plan. Okay, so we're back over here. We're gonna make the Who hash. I'm just gonna show you the ingredients. We have 4 medium potatoes, peeled and then shredded like that. And then what you gotta do is you gotta take a paper towel and you gotta squeeze it until it's dry. Sounds weird, but you need to do it. Next, I have some leeks and some onions, just a little mix, probably about a cup and a half, because the leeks are fluffy. It seems like a lot, but it's not. And then I got 2 cloves of garlic. And then I took 3 sausages, and I took the casing off, and they're sweet sausage, sweet Italian, and I'm gonna ground that up. And then I also have almost a whole block of Monterey Jack cheese. I am excited to use this. It's so smooth and creamy. So I want to go over there right now and saute these 3. Okay, so let's go. Okay, here we are. And we're going to take a little bit of olive oil. Okay, so I have some olive oil in a pan, and I'm going to heat up the pan just a little bit. And we're gonna saute our sausage, our leeks, and our garlic together and get it kind of halfway cooked, almost. We're gonna get it a little bit cooked, and then we're gonna put our hash browns in here. It's gonna mix with our hash browns, okay? It's gonna be good, don't worry about it. Add in my onions and leeks. Guys, I love cooking with leeks. Let that get all mixed in with the oil. Then we're gonna put in the sausage. The garlic. I chopped up about 3 cloves of garlic, and then saute that all together. So this has been cooking almost all the way through, and I'm gonna put this aside so I can mix it with my hash, and we can make our hash. Now it's hash time. Okay, so I took my mixture of sausage, leeks, and onions, and I mixed it with my potatoes that I dried really good. Now where I come from, how we make hash is we mix whatever meat we like with the potato and any spices or onions or whatever. Put your oil in, you get your pan really hot, and then you just kind of just put it on there. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get one side really crispy, flatten it out like this, you know what I mean? You can use butter if you want, but I don't mind using olive oil. Now you're gonna turn your heat down to medium heat, and you're gonna just let it sit for 15 minutes. finish it off in the oven because I want to put some cheese on top. So I'm excited. Yeah. Put this in the oven. I already have it preheated to 300, so I'm just going to put it in there for like 5 minutes. Okay, so now on to the green beans. Okay, so these are the Grinch green beans, okay? And what I did was I took fresh green beans and I cut the ends off of each one and I blanched them, which was, I just boiled them for 3 minutes and then I threw them in an ice bath until it cooled and it stopped the cooking and it made them like stay green and crunchy. Can you even see that? Now you take bacon, and I pre-cooked the bacon too for 7 minutes, and I cut it in half and cooked it for 7 minutes and took it out. I have a mixture here that's gonna go mix in our green beans, and it is 1 teaspoon of garlic salt, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, a half a teaspoon of pepper. That's what I got in here. In here we have a 1/4 cup of butter. So what I'm gonna do is melt the butter. And I'm tossing it in this mixture, which is different. I usually don't cook savory with brown sugar. I'm always cooking sweet. We're gonna put them in our green beans. And I'm gonna just like toss it. All right. I tried to get you guys just like in a little bit more. But if you could see, look at how good it looks, right? Alright, so now we're gonna take some cooking spray and I sprayed my pan with this. Okay, so we have our cooking spray. And then we're gonna take little bundles and wrap them. We're gonna take, they said like 6 to 7. Let's see, okay, so I got my first piece of bacon here. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 7 seems to be, oh no, you can do 1 more. So 8. Holy crap. And secure it with this. Look, so it looks like that. Oh my goodness, so cute. So I'm gonna do the others now. Okay, so don't these look wicked good, guys? They're like so cute. Let's like look at them. Really cute. Oh my god, so cute. Okay, so I'm gonna put them in my little toaster oven and they're gonna bake in there for 20 minutes at 400 degrees. Guess what I can take out of the oven? The roast beef. I'm excited. Let's go get it. Wow, guys. Oh, wow. Just wow. Look at it. It looks gorgeous. And you can like hear the bubbling still. So I'm gonna take this out and let it rest. And we're gonna make like a gravy. I'll strain the vegetables for the side and we'll make a little gravy. Wow, we have our little bacon things in here cooking. Everything's cooking really good. I'm surprised I have not burnt anything, honestly, guys. Okay, so we're gonna take out the pot roast. We're gonna let it sit for 20 to 25 minutes on here. So we're just gonna, you just gotta leave it. You gotta let it rest because you gotta let all the juices go back into the meat and like hang there. So when you eat it, it's nice and juicy. If you cut it too soon, all the juices run out of Flavor Town. We're gonna skim this and we're gonna make a gravy. So while I wait for the green beans to cook, I took a 1/4 cup of butter and I melted it. And then I took 2 tablespoons of flour and I whisked it together like so. And then I'm putting it in here like so, okay? And then we're gonna boil this so it thickens up. and we're gonna taste it and see if the bouillon that we put in earlier is enough, because I don't want it to be too salty. I can't stand too salty. So you just put it on high, because you don't want it to taste like flour either. So you want to cook the flour out. Okay, so time for me to taste it once it stops boiling. So this gravy is good to go. It's not too salty. It's got just enough salt, just like you want gravy to have. Gravy done. The Grinch punch or the Grinch ice cream float, whichever you want to do it. So I took sherbet, lemon and lime, and then I took a scoop of vanilla because I like that. And then I got these, they're Hawaiian punch mixers, lemon lime splash. So that's kind of like to give the green color. And then we have some soda to make it like a float, like soda-y, but with the lime. So that's what we're gonna do here. So we'll do half of this. And we'll do half this. A little more than half. That's pretty. This was the easiest thing out of it all, thank God. Now you can dress your cup with like red sprinkles, and I don't even know if I have red sprinkles, so I didn't even bother. But it is so cute, guys. And then you can draw the Grinch's face on here. That's what it had on Pinterest. But like, you see how you can see everything in here, and you can have it with like a straw and a spoon. And I love floats. They're like so fun. So that's our drink. So let's put that over there. We're almost done, guys. Okay, guys, here's my roast beast. Let's check it out. Looks pretty good. I've just been letting it sit for a bit now. Now I'm gonna like cut it. I hope I didn't overcook it, guys. Let's see. So guys, this is the middle of it. And it's not medium rare. It's well done. It's not too well done, like it's juicy and tender, as you can see. But it's not pink in the middle. But that's okay. Because I'm gonna put this in the gravy. Yummy. And we're gonna eat. Okay guys, so here is all of the things I cooked. All of the Whoville items I chose to cook. And this was hard, to say the least. I suck at this. But you know, I like to try new things, and I figured why not take you along with me. My meat came out well done, which some people would like that. I wanted to see a little pink in the middle, so I probably should have taken it out. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I should have just done 10 minutes a pound after instead of 15 minutes a pound after. So I screwed up there. These right here are so cute, guys. Look at how cute they are. And you can like cook them, bring them to a party, and I bet they taste good even like not even that hot. You know what I mean? So cute. So we got those. Our punch. We got the gravy here. We got the vegetables from the roast on the side that you can serve on top of your meat. And we have our hash cake for a good morning breakfast or even a side dish for dinner. And then we got the cutest little cups. And then what we're gonna do with this, you put like a little heart, if you can. I'm gonna try to do a heart. So guys, if you liked this dysfunctional, crazy video, give me a thumbs up. So if you want to see more of these, I will do more of these like cook with me videos. So if you like this video, please press like, subscribe, and I'll see you later.